Former Good Morning Britain star Ed Balls opened up about his own personal struggles with his mother's long-standing battle with dementia on Tuesday's episode of Good Morning Britain. The conversation arose during a discussion with Charlotte Hawkins and Sir Michael Parkinson's son, Michael Parkinson Jr., as they explored a groundbreaking AI project that aims to recreate the late broadcaster's voice. This project, developed by Benjamin Field, uses advanced artificial intelligence technology to allow listeners to experience new interviews conducted in Parkinson's distinctive style, even after his passing in August of last year. This digital resurrection of Parkinson's voice offers a powerful, if controversial, bridge to the past, one that resonated deeply with Ed Balls. The AI project, which recreates Sir Michael's voice using archives of his numerous celebrated interviews, has garnered attention for its potential to not only preserve the voices of iconic figures, but also allow people to speak with loved ones they have lost. During the interview, Field shared that some individuals have approached him, eager to use this technology to create conversations with deceased relatives, capturing the essence of their voices and personalities through artificial means. This notion struck a chord with Ed, who reflected on his relationship with his mother, who has lived with dementia for 2 decades. In a poignant moment, he expressed his longing to connect with her, as she was before the illness took its toll, saying, "My mum's had dementia for 20 years. I would love to have a conversation with my mum before she had the dementia. I can't do that anymore, but this might allow that." The moment was an emotional one for the hosts and viewers alike. After playing an excerpt from the AI-generated podcast featuring Parkinson's recreated voice, co-host Charlotte Hawkins admitted feeling a sense of melancholy. She reflected, "That kind of makes me feel a bit sad, though hearing that," acknowledging the strange mix of nostalgia and sorrow the technology might provoke. Ed empathized, adding, "I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. It's quite unusual. It'll certainly be controversial." His words highlighted the ethical complexities surrounding this technology, particularly the delicate balance between honoring memories and potentially commodifying them. For Michael Parkinson Jr., the podcast is a way of extending his father's media legacy while celebrating his influence in the industry. Speaking with pride, he explained that the project has been crafted with care, based on a wealth of archived interviews, and has the Parkinson family's full support. He emphasized his commitment to preserving his father's reputation and authenticity, saying, "There is absolutely no way I would be involved in anything that would impugn the reputation of my father. We 100% would, and I, as the person who has worked with Ben, would draw a line very, very firmly in the sand as to what my father will say, who my father will interview, and what he'd be associated with." Ed then posed a thought-provoking question to Michael. "If you could have the option to have that conversation with your private father, do you think you'd choose to do it?" Michael responded thoughtfully, explaining that his situation is unique given his father's fame. "When you lose someone, inevitably, everybody does things like keep voicemails. They'll often say, as the grieving process continues, 'I can't remember what they sound like.' If you had the possibility to interact with something or someone, I think it'd be a personal thing," he explained. For Michael, who grew up immersed in his father's world and frequently encounters his voice on television, the need to digitally recreate his father's presence feels different from those who do not have such public archives to turn to. The discussion between Ed, Michael, and Charlotte illuminated both the potential and the challenges of such technology. For those like Ed, who face the gradual loss of a loved one's memory to dementia, AI could offer a form of solace, a way to reconnect with the person they once knew, unclouded by illness. However, as Ed and Charlotte noted, this technology could also evoke bittersweet emotions, as it may serve as a reminder of what's gone, rather than a way to fully recapture it. In the end, this new application of AI raises deeply personal and ethical questions about how we remember, honor, and interact with those we have lost. While it offers people like Ed the potential to experience a semblance of connection with his mother's pre-dementia self, it also brings into focus the delicate boundary between comfort and exploitation. For now, this cutting-edge technology remains a powerful, controversial tool, a digital bridge that could either deepen our memories or disrupt our grieving process, depending on each person's unique relationship with the past.